Thank you for being here bright and early. A little earlier than usual, I think. It's about 6:45 a.m. The sun came up early, so I decided to come out to the lots a little earlier today. Doing something a little bit different. Not really doing just one lot. Still trying to set up what we're doing with this gimbal. And now we're all set. We are looking at and in search of some nice second gen options today. That is our mission. We are not just doing one dealership. I'm traveling to a good amount of dealerships. This is my first stop, so I figured I would get the live stream going for you and then be on my way. We just filmed these two gems here. There is an extreme demand as of the last week and a half for second gen Tundras. So I changed it up today. And instead of filming the new ones like we normally do, I am filming second generations that I'm seeing around my area, which there are some really good ones. Andrew, how you doing? Now, the good news is if you are a fan of the second generation Tundra, in 2021, that was the last year of your second generation. Jonathan, how you doing? And now they're all coming off of lease. So you're seeing these low miles, one owner that were leased on the lot all over the place. And these are two very good examples here. Jose, how you doing? So for everyone that's signing on, this is stop number one of many stops I'm going to make today. And I am in search of some beautiful second generations. Good morning, Monty. How you doing? 6:45. Thank you, Scott. Lord knows I never know the time. So what we have here, and I'm not going to go too deep into it. Watch the video tomorrow. Once again, this is stop number one of like 6 I'm going to make in search of the great second gens. The new gens are over there. We're taking a time out this week from the new gens. Although on this live stream, I may walk down there and see what they got. Pinstripes are a crime, and New Jersey is guilty of it because they're all over the place around here. But if you're in the market for a V8, because 2021 was the last year, you are still in a decent position because once again, with all of the leases ending, 36-month, 3-year leases are common. 2024, this is the year you're going to start seeing a bunch of these pop up on the lot. So you're going to see things like this. Joseph, how you doing? So this one here is a Barcelona Red Limited TRD Off-Road Crew Max. This thing is immaculate, beautiful. Love the way it looks in the direct sunlight like you're seeing right now. You got LED headlights, LED fog lights. The reason people love the 2021 so much is because you started to get modern technology, 2020 and up really, with push button start, Entune 3.0. You could do things like, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Alexa enabled features are in this as well, but you still had that classic platform with the V8. William says, good morning, Mark. Knoxville, Tennessee. How am I doing? Weather's fantastic. It's probably like 65 degrees, sunny, no wind. And I'm glad you guys are here. And it is a little bit earlier. Usually these are about 7:30, right? 7:15, 7:30. But because I'm going dealership to dealership and there's only a couple, it's not like my normal where I'm shooting, 60 of these at one time. I'm going to be hitting 2 or 3 per lot. But anyway, so 5.7 V8 limited, loaded, but not overloaded. It doesn't have the moonroof on it. It's got the leather on the interior, leather trimmed, I should say, but a very nicely loaded Tundra with the things that you want, some of the things you need. This here has the JBL sound system, which we always said the sound system in these trucks weren't always the best in the second generation, but you know what? Does the job. You could always upgrade the sound system, but a good deal here. I think this truck, I want to show you this. I don't usually talk about price on the live stream, but just to show you the demand for these things, let me just get up and see that. 51,871 is the price on this. It has 25,000 miles. When this truck was new, it was probably 52 or 53,000. The door handles are a pain to switch out when you're 2020 or 2021 because of the sensors that are in them. But before that, they were super easy. But the value on these second gens are totally held. And a lot of these dealerships know that there's a huge push in demand for the second gen. So, this limited TRD, they know that and they held their value. And I'm always looking at second gen Tundras and I'm always seeing, for instance, I did a video the other day on a double cab Inferno TRD Pro. and it was going for, I think it was like 35,000. That truck brand new is about 42, and it has 80,000 miles on it. So it's insane. The pricing has remained the same on these trucks. These trucks win an award every year for best resale value. And I'm talking old gen, not new gen. New gen, they're still trying to figure that out. But with the old gen, they win for resale value for reasons like we're talking about right here. This is one of my favorite Tundras of all time, Trail Edition. This is an SR5. It's a lower end SR5, still has Key Start 2021. A lot of you may say, I thought Key Start went away in 2020. It did, but not on SR and low end SR5. What is cool about the Trail Edition? Pretty much an appearance package, but it has one unique feature that you can't find on any other Tundra when it comes to this model year or this generation. So you got color keyed with the limited grille, as you can see, right? Color keyed surround, which gives it a unique look. You still have halogen headlamps with the LED strip versus the higher trims that had the LED headlights and fog lights. On the inside, it's fabric with the little stitching down the side there. 8-inch screen. Again, this has a Key Start, basic interior floor mounted shifter. But the unique feature in this truck versus the other Tundras, you got the bed boxes. This is dry storage over here, and this can be used as a cooler. And you got the spray-on liner. And the sun is playing tricks on you, so I hope you can see that. 2 big bed boxes. That's what this truck was. And at the time, you couldn't get the bed boxes. It only could be had on this. I agree, these are hot item. Dealers are becoming aware of this. It's very true. And especially now with the recall that came out, and you know, the world is freaking out about that. There's the Key Start right there. There is a massive demand for second gen, which is the whole reason I'm making this video, or the video you're gonna see tomorrow. Instead of going to look at the new gens, I am out looking for second gens because the demand the last week has been, we need to see second generations. People should buy out the lease and sell. Probably. I'm sure, you know, the one thing that we have to keep in mind, and we're going to have to see this in June, or the June sales numbers. The Tundra has been selling very well all year. It's on pace to be the best year ever. We'll see what the recall does, if it slows sales down. But before the recall or before the sales numbers you're going to get next month, it's on a great pace. While we're here, Jim, how you doing? So here we go. These are the 2 really good second gens here. And I'm not going to do this in my video, so I'll do it with you on the live stream real quick. It doesn't look like they have a lot of new gen Tundras, but we'll shoot over here and see what they got. And tomorrow's video, though, will be all second gen. There's not going to be any of the new generation in that. And from here going forward, we will go based off of the demand. If people are asking about, you know, the second gens, we'll show them. Asking about the third gens, we'll show them. I could do both. I can customize these videos the way you guys want them. But if there's massive demand for second gen, like I saw last week, you know, got to give the people what they want. It looks like they don't have much. And usually when I come here, it's all lined up right here with Tundras, new gen. Looks like they got a 1794, a Platinum. Good morning, dude. How you doing? Limited, and a Limited in Windshield Pro that looks very, very good. But they don't have much. There's not much here for new gens. I'm at Liberty Toyota in Burlington, New Jersey. And I strictly came up here for those 2 second gens over there. And now I'm on my way to other dealerships. When I get off of the live stream with you guys, I'm out of here. And I got like 4 or 5 other stops to make in search of those second gens. They have a TRD Pro Sequoia over there. They have a Taco. They have a 4Runner. That's another hot item. We should probably take a look at this. Everyone lately, from what I'm reading online, is buying up all of these 4Runners. People are trading in Tundras and buying 4Runners because 4Runner has a new generation coming out for 2025. And this still has the 4-liter V6, probably the last Avenger when it comes to, you know, classic Toyota engines. So these things will not sit on the lot long. And this is another one of those examples. The dealers know what they have when it comes to these trucks. They know people want this old setup. And this is a very basic setup versus, you know, the Tundra. I mean, we owned one of these, the wife and I, at one point. Basic interior, but this truck will get the job done. 50,133, I think it says. 51,923, because they add stuff with an addendum. But everyone is buying these up. Everyone is buying up the second gen Tundra. It's a very interesting time for Toyota right now when it comes to trucks. and a very interesting time for people like me that are out here trying to film these vehicles, seeing the trends on what people are doing. Now, the new gens in my area are still selling like hotcakes even since the recall. But once again, looking for these second gens, we will film these today, and these trucks will be gone by next time I film, guaranteed. That's why I always want to get out there, and when I hear that they're on a lot, I want to get there and I want to see them, film them. Jose says, I just traded my 23 Sequoia for a 24 4Runner Limited. See, everybody's doing it. So I want to make sure I get you guys everything. The powered rear window on the 4Runner, I like the Crew Mac is such a nice feature. I agree. Bunky, how you doing? Zach, good call on that. That window that rolls all the way down is great. We had a TRD Off-Road Premium in the nautical blue, and it was amazing. Wife and I love that one. But I guess my question to you is, either you're watching this live or you're watching this later on, what's your thoughts on the current state of Toyota Tundra? How do you feel about the recall? Are you in the market for a second gen now? I have never seen so many people ask me to look for a second gen Tundra since the new gen has come out, like I have the last week. They basically have, set my course for my dealership walk for this week, taking a time out from new gen and looking at the second gens. Now, the good part for me, and that's a win-win, I'm obsessed with all Tundras, and I have a huge sweet tooth for these late model second gens, so I'm totally cool with doing that. I've studied up on these trucks so much that I don't have to look at the sticker or anything. I could just look at it and tell you what's on it just by seeing it. So I'm obsessed with these. Never liked it from the get-go, and now this. Yeah, so Monty has not been a fan of the third gen, so that's the best part. And I'm gonna continue to do this. This is something that I always make sure I do on this channel going forward. Of course, you're gonna see third gen. You're gonna see the stuff moving forward with Tundra and Toyota. But you're also gonna see the classics like this. And I will make it a point to never disregard some of these classic pickup trucks as well. Bunky says, I wasn't sold. Oh, hold on one sec there, buddy. I wasn't sold on the twin turbo 6-cylinder engine, and now I'm just staying with my old school V8. Eric says, I just bought my wife a Terra 2024 TRD Pro 4Runner because she wanted the last of the generation, which was a great choice in my opinion. But yeah, so going forward, you will see, all Tundras. When I go to the lot, if there is, second gens, you're going to see that. When the 2025s come out, you're going to start seeing those kick up again. Hopefully Toyota gets through this engine issue. I've seen some of the data, on the numbers that are through the report saying that the number is very low. But in my opinion, and I know we've talked about this, it's not so much the number of affected trucks. It's more the perception of what it looks like online. And online, it looks a lot worse than I thought it ever would. So we got to see how Toyota handles it. How does the remedy come out for the new trucks? And how long will we see these second generations sitting on the lot? Who's going to come and sweep these things up? You're definitely not going to see ones like this sitting long that are packaged up like a limited TRD, especially in that beautiful red. And I don't know, to the untrained eye, if people understand how cool and unique the Trail Edition is, but the Trail Edition is definitely one you should pick up as well. So again, to close out the video, to close out the live stream so I can get to my next dealership, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're brand new. Thanks for being here. Always God bless America. But the question to you is, has the recall set your course different on how you feel about the Toyota Tundra and your upcoming purchase? Meaning, if you were someone who was in the market for a new generation Tundra, did the recall push you away and push you back to the old gen? Are you putting your faith in Toyota that they're going to figure out everything with the 3.4 liter twin turbo V6 moving forward and eventually it will be very reliable? Or are you, throwing your money all on the proven 5.7 V8, 381 horse, 401 torque, legendary engine? Had some bumps in the beginning with this engine, but now probably the most reliable engine, along with that 4-liter V6 over there with the 4Runner. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for being here for the live stream. I love you. And tomorrow's video is going to be multiple dealerships as we look around for these rare second gens that are just coming off lease. If you see one, don't wait too long, because there is a rush of people looking for second generation Tundras right now. I don't want you to miss out. Have a great day. Once again, God bless America. God bless the troops and emergency services of the United States and Canada. Thank you for all you do to keep us safe and allow us to do things like these fun Tundra live streams, dealer walks, all the good stuff. You guys have a great one. Thanks so much for being here. Take care.